Alright guys, back in the Mini 2009 Cooper S. So in the other video my battery died so I couldn't finish what I was showing you guys. So I'm gonna show you the progress here. I got the, as you can see, the shell is ready to come off. Well, I took it off already, but I got the turbocharged as a one piece, as you can see. So I got it off, so I'm just gonna kind of walk you through. So what it needs to be removed, let me take this shoe off. I already have it. So that's the gasket for the exhaust. So let's see, you can see what I got disconnected. I got this cooler. This is a cooler line for the turbo. This is the oil line. So, and one is the return oil. So, and you can see the cooler. It goes through here to the pump. So that's what it takes to take this one off. So now that we're getting closer here, I want to do a lick down test to see if my theory is right, that I think it was some damaged valves what is causing the misfire. But let me show you here in the back. I got all the injectors off. So here in the back is clear. We still got to get the high fuel pressure line for the injectors here off. So let's take a look inside the intake, well, exhaust ports and the head. Let me get a flashlight. Let's see if it shows. But you can see that one. I don't know if it's gonna show, but it looks a lot of carbon buildup and dry. So that's the other one. That will be number 3. Number 2, this one. And that's the one that we're having problems with. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be hard to see, but it's kind of wet a little bit. Probably because of the. So you can see it. See if I can get a good shot. Oh. Yeah, I think you guys can see it's a little moist. It doesn't look as dry as the other one. So let's do a leak down test and see if where it's leaking from to get the misfire. Alright, let's see, I don't know where it's. Okay, it got a little blurry for some reason, maybe I touched on the screen something. So I got the valve cover off, as you can see. It's just simple. You can see the bolts where they go the way around, because I wanted to make sure that our cam lobes are away from the valves, from the valve spring, as you can see here. So I just did a screwdriver inside and then turn it. Let's see. Turn on the crankshaft. Tap the center so we can make sure the valves are shut. I took the cover off just to make sure they're 100% away from putting pressure on the valves, so we can do our leak down test. So I got everything set up. My hose, let's put some air and see if we can hear where is it leaking from. Let's see. It's 10, 20. Let's go probably like 40. As you can see how much is leaking. So I think it's obvious where I can hear it. So the intake, let's see. Can't hear anything on this side. So let's go to the front. Let's see. Now let's get out to our misfire one. You guys can hear. Alright. Well, this is what we thought it was gonna be, so it's a leak in exhaust valves. So we're gonna take the head off. Let's take the air off. So now we're more 100% that we had a problem with the valves, which is good. We don't want to have problems with the piston or piston rings and leaking into the crankcase. So let's get going. So we're gonna take the timing chain off so we can get the sprockets, cams, and everything out of the way so we can get the head out. All right, let's get going.